The C. Allen Morning Show presents Bennett and Brown. Sit back and be beautiful.
All right. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Well, I'm going to tell you right now, everybody, you know this is the C. Allen Morning Show. You need to buckle those seatbelts because we're going to beauty school today. I'm telling you, we're so excited today. We don't know what to do. We're about to bust wide open. Listen, you need to turn those volumes up because we have the image activists. Michaela Angela Davis, baby, is going to be with us today. Today, we're talking about image. We're talking about international beauty. Today, we're talking about how do you see yourself. And listen, let me give you the 1-800 number now. We're going to get started, 1-800-450-7876. When I tell you today, we're talking about black women. How do women perceive themselves? We're talking about self-image. We're going to get into our salon talk on the second half. We got a lot of stuff to cover this morning. Let's get busy. First of all, for my first-time callers, my first-time listeners, my first-time audience folks, this is the C. Allen Morning Show Beauty Talk Radio. This show gears towards beauty, fashion entertainment, beauty education, anything in reference to beauty, all of the latest top issues, concerns, anything in relation to the beauty industry, you'll get it first here live on the C. Allen Morning Show. I'm C. Allen, and I tell you, I got my awesome co-host. Good morning, Seven.
Good morning.
Well, I tell you, we're about to get busy this morning, and Lord have mercy, Seven, you better catch me because I'm so excited about our guest today. You better talk to me, Seven, because I know it's time. What is it time for, Seven? Yes, it's breakfast time with Chef Wendell.
Chef Wendell is going to come on, and he's going to take us to breakfast. Chef Wendell, are you there?
Good morning. How are you guys doing this morning?
We're great. How are you?
I can hear you guys loud and clear. I'm doing great. How's the East Coast doing over there?
It's wonderful. We're having some great weather over here, and we're ready for your breakfast.
Oh, great. So let's talk about these holidays that are coming up. Big Mama's going to be in the kitchen. She's going to be cooking it up, doing her thing. Our topics are closely to sweeteners because Big Mama gets in that kitchen cooking those sweet potatoes and things. So the best sweetener here is blue agave, stevia. These are better than the granulated sugars and all those sugars that we use that are processed. It has 0 calories, 0 carbohydrates, and 0 in the glycemic index. It's much healthier for you. Oils. Let's talk about these oils that we're going to use this holiday season. Oils, let's use water instead of oil. So like this morning while you're cooking, instead of scrambling your eggs in oil, once you use water, you can bake eggs, you can poach eggs, and you can scramble eggs in water. Much healthier for you. Let's talk about these fruits, these exotic fruits from around the world. We got passion fruit. We got kiwi, bananas. Bananas are high potassium. Kiwi also in promoting a good health. And also talk about apples. When you drink apple juice, it's really good for your digestive system and also your breath. Cantaloupe increases antioxidants. Tomatoes, rich in antioxidants. Strawberries, berries, blackberries, raspberries. It's really good for your colon for males. And the bonus of the day is go to caloriecount.com, and you can also check out your health, put in your weight, height, and age, and it'll help you through these holidays to watch your weight. So it really helps out during the holidays to do something healthy for yourself. I'm Chef Wendell Price, and thank you very much.
All right, Chef. We thank Chef. Listen to me, everyone. Every single morning, of course, Seven and I must have our breakfast with Celebrity Chef Wendell. For more information about our celebrity chef, make sure you go to C. Allen Morning Show, CALAN morningshow.com. You can get more about Chef Wendell. Now, we're going to move forward. Now, Seven, I want you to talk to me about, we got a lot of emails and a lot of calls about the steps, the 3 steps to great skin that you were talking about on last week, and you didn't get finished to cover that. Talk to us about that, Seven.
Yeah, well, last week I started and I covered the cleansing and I got to the moisturizing, but I never got to talk about exfoliation. And I regret that because exfoliation is probably one of the most important parts of your basic cleansing routine. This is the part where you can remove dead skin And that's important because the serums and the products and the ingredients that you use after that are going to be able to be active on your skin and get some work done. But, you know, the problem with exfoliation is that people usually do it a little too often. You don't want to do that more than once a week. And if you shave, you know, you're a man, that exfoliation is kind of covered. Unless you have oily skin, you can add another one or two. And then the last part of that is the ingredients that you use. You know, people have that all-time favorite, the apricot scrub. There's nothing wrong with that, except that it's used incorrectly. You should not apply pressure. So what you want to do is you want to put the product in your hand, you want to have a moist face, and you want to guide it. Your hand is a tool to guide the product so the product can do the work. One of the best ingredients is jojoba, and it's really good, you know, because the shape of the jojoba is perfectly round. So as you're exfoliating your skin, excuse me, what won't happen is that you won't scrape your skin and injure it because you don't want to cause inflammation. So, you know, that's the part that was left out. So for all of you guys that showed me love last week, you know, hopefully you got a chance to write that down, and we'll cover some more topics later on in other shows because today it's about international beauty.
All right, Seven. I think that's wonderful. Now, listen again, C. Allen Morning Show, CALAN Morning Show, where you can talk to Seven more, as well as you can get an opportunity. We have a great thing coming up with Seven, the workshop, seven steps to great skin. It is a workshop. The workshop is free. We're going to put that on the website. It's a small $25 registration fee, but the entire workshop is free with Seven, and that's going to be taking place in the next couple of weeks. So we want you to make sure that you are part of that. Now, what I wanted to do was I wanted to just share with you just a moment that what we also need to understand is when we talk about products, we have to remember our buying power, our spending power, and how much we spend, because, you know, Seven, it tells us that Americans spend their beauty day, how they spend their beauty day. It says Americans claim to be busier than ever, and they invest, you know, a lot of money in technology, you know, to make their lives more efficient. I don't know if you know this, Seven, but it says that women ages 35 to 44 spends nearly 9.5 hours devoted to their beauty sleep, okay? They spend 4 hours on an average participating in leisure and sports activities. It also tells us 3.8 hours are spent working outside of the home, while approximately 2.8 hours are devoted to working households and all of that. And then it says that the men, you know, in reference to their beauty sleep, at least 8.9 hours are shut out each night. Now, I don't know about you, Seven, but it's kind of hard for me to get about 8.9 hours of beauty sleep.
That's not anybody I know.
But yeah, but basically, you know, it kind of talks about a lot of time that we spend on making sure that we have our beauty and our health together. And I think one of the things that's really important, and we're going to be talking about this during the holidays, we're going to talk about how important it is to make sure that we are eating properly, to make sure we have so many people who have diabetes, who have high blood pressure. I know you're listening to me now. So many people, and a lot of that has to do with our eating habits. But let me just share this. Let's go into really quickly on what happened on yesterday. We're so excited that we had the C. Allen Morning Show fundraiser event for our cancer survivors, and we had an awesome show on last night, didn't we, Sam?
It was amazing. Let me tell you something. There was a lot of energy in the room. People came out. They gave it their all. We had some wonderful fashion walking down the runway. It was a blast. But the best part of the whole night, I have to say, is that, you know, we found out personally whose lives we're touching. So we were able to raise money for Washington Hospital Center. And I'm not sure if Robin is on the line, but what I wanted to do was to say that the GEM Social Club really put their work into that, and I wanted to say thank you to them again because they helped raise that money and get us what we needed for that Washington Hospital Center. Exactly.
All right, we're going to go to a commercial break, and when we come back, we're going to be live with Michaela Angela Davis. We'll be right back here on the C. Allen Morning Show.